One of the things about being a fundamentalist atheist is I think I am able, because I am so convinced of the non-existence of God, to allow
That's
religion...
beyond atheism, though.
Well,
that's
no,
what I'm saying. That is beyond atheism. That's another step.
Well,
That's something.
I am in that step.
Sure, yeah.
And one thing that allows me to do, I think, is I think there's much beauty and magic in religion. And actually, I think if you don't understand religion and the need for religion, you don't understand what it means to be human.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean by that? What is there? Tell me an example.
Well, there's much beauty and poetry in religion. I think there's great art.
Like there is in fiction, though.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Like there is in fiction. Yeah,
but
totally.
imagine,
I love fiction.
Of course.
I
love
would never
fiction,
disavow fiction.
but I know it's fiction, and so does everyone else, and that's the problem.
Of course. No, don't misunderstand me.
No,
what I'm saying is, I look at great art, of which most until about 1900 was about religion. You know, I look at
because the church and the king were the only people that could afford to pay an artist to keep him. Yeah.
John Donne is one of my favourite poets. Most of what he wrote is about religion.
Of course.
And even say Philip Larkin's Church Going, which is a poem by someone who wasn't really a believer, but just talks about being a serious place on serious earth. It is just about the way you can feel in a church. I feel all that stuff, and that, for me, is partly to do with my absolute knowledge that it's based on a fiction. That's how I can feel it.
How beautiful is It's a Beautiful Life? It's beautiful because it's a metaphor, and everyone knows it's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Even though it's talking about angels and God. I love that film. It's absolutely beautiful. A Christmas Carol. It's absolutely beautiful because I understand the metaphor and I accept the metaphor, and that's what's beautiful about it. It's what art is humanity's greatest invention. It is absolutely our greatest invention.
Is part of it.
And it's probably one of the few things that separates us from other primates. We're so close, 98.6% genetically identical, right? They're people. But what they don't do is appreciate poetry.
They don't. As much as they should.
And they've had us long to evolve as us.
I know, exactly. Another misconception that we're more evolved than the slow.
Exactly.
We're more evolved. No, we're not.
They've never done any poetry. They haven't done much art. They've done a bit of art, haven't they, chimps?
In fact, before Brian came, your last statement was, I'd love to see a documentary
about a chimp being taught to be Jewish. But, I mean, I think I went